Hey, hey, this is the Divine Maverick, but you can call me the mother of twins, helping you along your twin flame journey. This is your first time watching the channel. I should tell you right now that everything that comes out of my mouth from the time you start watching the video is part of your message. So whether I'm laughing, crying, sneezing, jogging, dropping cards on the floor, knocking over my beautiful scenery here, whatever I'm saying, whatever's going on is part of the message. It may resonate or it may not. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, your comments. Love the comment box. Y'all are putting it on fire with your positivity, love, light, and energy. Thank you for that. If you like the way I read, I call my personal readings love and light sessions with me, the Divine Maverick. So if you want to do that, just everything that you need to know is found in the description box below. Just right there at the very, very top. Personal readings, just click on the link and then we'll get together and do something very specific for you. This reading is for the divine feminine and the collective and the collective that's assigned to me because as you know, we have a tribe, we have a sphere of influence. And so this message is for my collective, not to sound egotistical at all, but just simply saying the ones that are attached to me. So this is a message for what's coming, well, what's falling away, and what is rising in you. What's leaving and what's coming. Okay, as far as energy and where you are in your journey, all about developing yourself. We know that the twin flame journey is really the wholeness of a person or the whole man coming together, masculine and feminine energy being balanced in harmony, right? Working together, for one common goal, one common, good, right? And so the cherry icing, whipped cream, chocolate sauce on top, or whatever you want on your sundae to make it so delicious and fabulous for you, is that person in the 3D coming to you, whether it be a man or a woman. It's what we call our true love, our heart, our boo thing, right? That is the culmination of the journey that begins, though, with you doing the work for you to be healed and you to come into harmony and you to come into wholeness, okay? So that's really what it's about. And Spirit is just so gracious that he gives us a whole nother person to do that with and do that, not even for, but yeah, because ultimately you're doing this for you, but you're doing the work because of a love you found or a love that had taken you by surprise for some of you. So I'm excited about the ascension that's happening, especially with the all the work the divine feminines are doing. Yay, 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 gang, gang, right? That'll be what's falling away. What's rising. I'm sorry, that's rising. Ooh, that's what I get for trying to talk and shuffle. But and even the masculines finding a lot of courage. A lot of the masculines are being very, 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 very courageous. I'm not reading reversals in this deck. It's no need to. It's message. This is an oracle deck, so I don't read reversals in that. But so this is what's rising. I'm sorry. This is what's falling away. This is what's rising. Let me stop talking. So anyway, let me get one my moon oracle card. I want to get some overall energy for this reading. And again, the masculines are really stepping into their power. Focus just came out. Put it right there. Card number 14. Simplifying down to number 5, which is change. That looks like a full moon right there. We just had a full moon last Tuesday, April 7th, I believe. It was powerful. Powerful. Getting a lot of good comments and about people getting phone calls from their masculine and just communication happening. Can't wait for some unions. Couple of unions have happened. Reunions have happened. And so I'm excited about what the end of the month brings with that new moon energy, right? The new moon. Because the new moon is definitely bringing in some more unions. So I'm excited about that. And if not unions, then it's communication. But either way, everyone in the collective is going to go up a notch, whatever that notch is. But you're going to go up a level in your relationship with your masculine. So wherever you are now, you take it up another level. Your relationship is going to another level in a couple weeks. And so we're doing a lot of good work and have been doing a lot of good work for about 8 months now. And we kind of just working on ourselves, navigating these these murky waters and these rough waters. But look, somebody feels like they can't breathe. Let's just look at this card for a second. First of all, the butterfly, somebody's mindset has changed, right? If you look at that card, it's a beautiful card, but this woman's mindset has changed. Feminine, you've changed your mind about a lot of things. You know what? You have clarity about a lot of things. You see that little peak of sun coming over that butterfly's wings? Somebody's mind has been transformed and renewed. There are some feminines that feel like they have been underwater for so long and they're like emerging from after being feeling suffocated, smothered, might have been, you know, coming out of a toxic relationship right before you met your divine masculine or your twin, or started a journey of ascension or your soul's journey, right? But you might have been feeling like you were, you know, held underwater. You couldn't breathe because of the possessiveness, the control or whatever from that other person. Some of you might have been held underwater actually when you were kids, and you're traumatized by water. You're afraid of water now. And it's even, to add insult to injury, or the irony of spirit is you are a water sign and afraid of water. That might be for you. Others of you are learning to swim. Did I have this card? I feel like I'm seeing these swim instructors again. And I feel like somebody was in the comments saying, I'm a swim instructor. But anyway, this swim instructor energy is coming up again for me. Some of you are makeup artists. Some of you are coming up with a line of waterproof makeup. What is that about? Because I'm looking at her eyelids, and I don't know why I'm drawn to the colors of the eyelids. Some of you, you know, you always dreamt about being mermaids. That was one of your favorite fantasies or role playing you did as a child. You know, you wanted to be a mermaid, or you even actually thought you were a mermaid, right? Somebody watching that's going to watch this video, you'll see it in the comments, is going to say, yeah, I literally am a mermaid. I'm totally a mermaid. Okay, girl. But others of you, maybe when you were 14, you were able to play a mermaid, or you had some kind of experience with a water spirit, a water creature, like, you know, some kind of ethereal water dream or something around 14. It was very earth-shattering, life-changing. I don't know, even maybe disconcerting, but you had an encounter with a water creature, maybe on a camping trip or something, some kind of youth for Jesus or something. I don't know, some kind of church Bible camp, something, and you had like an experience with a water creature, or you saw something around 14 years old, some kind of water energy. Anyway, all right. Let's get to the cards. What is rising in you? See, I did it again. Why did I did it again? Somebody has trouble with opposites. I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with this energy right here. But somebody has is getting discombobulated. That's why you've been called the See, I just got it. Y'all see what Spirit just did right in front of all of y'all? You need to focus. You're losing your focus, and you need to focus, right? You need to focus. So see how I keep calling the cards in the wrong order? I meant to say this is what is falling away, leaving you, and this is what is rising in you. Okay, this is what is rising, and this is what is falling away. So back, like the past and the future, okay? So focus, you're losing your focus now. So I just demonstrated. Spirit allowed me to demonstrate what he meant by you're getting discombobulated, you're mixing things up, switching things around. Opposites, you're doing opposites or something to that effect, but you're finding that, you know, some of you have been putting your shoes on the wrong foot and going, what is going on with me? It's probably because, you know, you're sleeping too much during the day. You got to really be mindful to be more productive while we're on this little stay-at-home thing. But okay, so anyway, this is what is falling away from you. Let's turn the cards over. Okay, break the chain, ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You've gone through that already. You've been doing that, and wow. This is what's rising in you. All yeses. All day. You know what I mean? That's an answer. Just say yes. So some of these, let's talk about what's rising first. Some of you are going to be dealing with obstacles being removed. I said that in the last reading, but obstacles being removed, and this is like a continuation. Yes. And you're just being advised to just say yes to everything. Maybe you were feminine, you just say no to everybody. You know what I mean? And it's not about because you're setting healthy boundaries for yourself. It's just about you just like, no. You know, you're coming out of like some really very salty energy, but you're coming into a season where you're just going to say yes, 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 yes. Just say yes. Just say yes. So here's your advice. Every time somebody asks you a question or something's being offered to you, just say yes. You're going to be learning a lot of things new. Let me put a tarot on that. I already shuffled these cards, by the way. I pre-shuffle all my cards and split them. Sometimes I just do it when I'm on camera with y'all, just I don't know, just because I do it. So what is, can I have oh, thank you. This one, thank you. That's what I thought. Two of Wands. This is all about expansion and growing. So somebody is going to be, you could be air sign, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, air sign, Aries. You could be an Aries and your masculine is an air sign. Because I definitely was going to say air. Anyway, what is up with this Aries and this air sign? It'll be in the comments, I'm sure. Okay, so the Two of Wands is all about expansion and like scanning your horizons or extending. I'm hearing extending your horizons or expanding your horizons. And so your advice is just say yes when so you might be looking for a new place to live. You might be applying for a new job, especially because of what's going on. You might have lost your job recently due to these global events, and now you are putting in applications, and it might be being offered that you're going to be relocating. I'm getting a lot of moving and relocation energy in most of my readings. So I know there is a group of twins that are like moving to different places in order to bring their union into union. You know what I mean? To bring their union to the together, to bring this journey is going to come to a culmination with a move. All right. But anyway, you may be asked to move and you're just asked to just say yes. You may be asked by your masculine to move in with you. Just say yes. You may be asked by your masculine to start something new or explore the world when this is all over. Just say yes. You may be asked by your masculine, do you want to live near the water? Just say yes. You may be asked by your masculine if you want to go to Scotland or visit Ireland because he wants to see some ancient ruins for whatever reason. Maybe he's a Renaissance man or something, but you're just to say yes. Just say yes, okay? Now, here's what we've come out of. The ancestral patterns, healing, and rewriting the future. I told y'all we were doing a lot of work. Some of y'all were break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. Some of you went way back. Let's go way back. You went way back deep and broke some ancestral patterns. Some people say generational curses, but whatever was going on in your bloodline, you awesome, phenomenal woman, were allowed to go and rewrite some history, change some things, clear up some karma with some things that were operating in your bloodline. You were breaking every chain, every negative thing, every toxic mindset, every poverty mindset, every thought of lack or fear of lack or fear of the future, every fear or uncertainty, the doubt. You came from a very critical, judgmental, doubtful people, always, saying why it wouldn't happen. And you were the one that came out, around about your, middle school years, 10, I'm not 10, but 13 to, 11 to 13, you kind of started saying, I don't see limitations. Maybe you didn't use the word limitations, but, you were like kind of quirky. You were so effervescent and so open and believable, easily you believe so easily that, your family was like, they were spending a lot of time trying to put you in your place and kill that in you, squash that in you. But you, look at that lady in her dress. She just flowing, right? But anyway, you've done a lot of healing and you're also rewriting the future. Whose future are you rewriting? Yours. Okay? Because if you didn't do that kind of healing and that kind of work, you would have never attracted the masculine that you are attracting right now. You would have never been able to be on the vibration to bring him into your life the way he is now. And because we mirror each other, right? He's doing the same thing. He's breaking some old patterns, some old things that's happening. Some of you guys are starseeds. You're not even from this planet. And you were sent here specifically to break some folk free. Ooh, see, look. I'm always tearing up my set. The focus card fell off of the easel. See, some of y'all so focused, you're falling off. You're falling off. I'll take that top one. Ooh, look at that. Breaking every chain. What do we say? Breaking, healing ancestral patterns. Because little the devil. This is the second time the devil's come out. Ooh, I got to take this because the star card was right behind it. So I'll take this. But they came out together, but I just wanted to do one card to not have the message go so long. But Spirit will have his way. So break every chain. Break the chain. You guys were in bondage. Some of you broke out of sexual bondage. You had sexual addictions, you had drug addictions in your family. You had a lot of drug addicts in your family. A lot of some of your family members might have been sex workers. You got wind of it. I'm sorry if I'm shaking. I'm wiggling my leg, and I didn't realize how I looked on the screen. But anyway, you've come out of all this devil energy. You've broken a lot of the I hear just you've rendered contracts null and void. There were a lot of soul contracts or a lot of contracts made with the dark side. There's a lot of people that were working some dark energy or working. You might have gotten wind of this by now, but there were some not light workers, some dark workers or whatever in your family line that were, and they kind of put a lot of people in some covenants and in some contracts. And those people weren't even born yet. Really, they made vows to different gods and different darker entities for like power, or some for protection, and some of them were just out of plain ignorance, kind of dabbling in things they knew not of. But either way, you have overcome this kind of energy, and you are the star now. Aquarius energy here, Capricorn energy here. You could be Capricorn, or you're masculine, or your twin is Capricorn. Energy is interchangeable. Remember, so don't get hung up on the signs or the genders. But you find that you are healing, and that's right on the card. See. Healing is, can y'all see that? Healing is on the cards. And this card here is all about healing and balance and I want to say fluidity. Some of you, because I'm seeing two cards with water. Again, some of you are finding you're flowing better. You flow like water. You've learned to overcome obstacles or go around obstacles or go under obstacles or, seep or ease. Just think about the characteristics of water, right? When it's a certain temperatures, it'll freeze. What does water freeze at? I don't know. You know that. Y'all are smart. Or water boils at what temperature? So you found that when it gets real, real hot, you've learned to boil, but you don't boil over. You boil, but you boil up with an idea or boil up with a strategy of a way of escape. But when things are cold, or you don't get hardened like ice would, but you just, you don't become hardened, but you get stronger. You draw your strength when it seems like the temperature is changing, meaning they're not treating me the way they're not as warm as they used to be. So instead of turning into the ice princess, you simply just grow cold. You grow stiff. You grow quiet. Think about ice. Again, think about the characteristics of water. So I say all that to say, you're healing now, and this breaking every chain and rewriting your future and fixing or healing these ancestral patterns that were operating in your bloodline. You are finding that life has a better flow for you now. You know what I mean? You are going to be focusing now, and you are focused because you are what? Healed, star. You might Aquarius. I said Aquarius energy, but I don't know. I'm getting, every time I see this card, I always think about celebrities or, social media, just like big on social media when I see the star card. Like you are a star, some stars, or maybe you you like to watch, those TV tabloid shows on television that follow the stars' lives. Maybe you just love you love to live vicariously through celebrities. I even feel like you feel like you could do better pictures. Somebody is a photographer. There's a feminine that's a photographer, and she feels that she can do better pictures for the paparazzi. You might want to even work for the paparazzi, whatever that is. But I'm looking at those stars, and it looks like some of you feel like finally all your stars are lining up, like your life is finally lining up, like everything is hitting on all these cylinders. Even with what's going on around you, you're starting to feel like you're understanding your purpose, and you're feeling like your life does have purpose, right? Okay. And some of you are still holding your breath, waiting for the healing. And healing to you is everything, meaning bringing the union with your masculine. You're like, soon as I get that, I'll be good. When I get that, all my stars will line up. When I get that, I'll be abundant. Look at her. I'll fill up our 2 cups. We'll flow. I'm gonna be walking around the house like this with no clothes on. Whatever. You're like you're ready. Okay. All right. So let me get some angel guidance for you. Where is my other? Sorry about my reach. I'm probably blocking the whole thing, but that's just how it has to be for now. I won't let that happen again. Next reading, I'll have my deck where I can reach it. All right. Yes. Clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel says, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. Your clairaudience is coming in beautifully right now. Beautifully right now, Divine Feminine. And I do not think it's strange that she is like almost underwater and that she can even hear underwater. Because if you've ever been underwater, you notice how feels like your hearing gets kind of like dull, but at the same time it's keen. Like you have to focus more if your head is immersed underwater. I feel like a lot of you feminines are learning how to have grace under pressure and move under some kind of tense circumstances. Like you're really, really boning up with who you are and finding your power, finding your way, you know what I mean, your flow. But anyway, your clairaudience is picking up, and you have to notice the guidance you hear inside your mind. You do have a voice inside your head. It's more than your subconscious or your conscious. It is the spirit. It is your spirit co-creating with, you know, the divine. So learn to follow what you're hearing. Trust it. You know, you've come through a lot. You know, and remember, whatever you're hearing, just say yes. Just say yes, right? No more resistance. And that to me also signifies don't be resistant. Just go with the flow. Just say yes. Flow like water, right? Focus cards out here underwater, you know, flow. If you were under this water, you would be swimming, you would be floating. You know what I mean? You don't fight water, just say yes. That's how you can't swim. You can't learn to swim by fighting the water. You just learn to flow with the water, right? So just say yes. In other words, all resistance is gone. Resistance is down. Just say yes. Just say yes, because the healing is here. All right. So what I want you to do is hold a thought, a question in your mind. And I will pull you a card. Now, this is how this works. If what this answer turns out to be upsets you, makes you feel kind of sad in any way, or feel kind of, oh, I thought it was going to be sooner or something like that, I need you to hold a win question. A win. When is this quarantine going to end? Or whatever you want to know. You know what I'm saying? Just hold that in your mind, but do not get upset if you don't like the outcome of the answer. Just that means it's not for you, because Spirit would never give you some kind of answer in this way that we're doing it, so it can just throw you back 2 weeks after all this healing and you know, love and training we've been doing, right? So that's how you know if it's for you or not. But if it's like, I thought that, or it gives you peace, then that means it's yours. But if you're like, what, when you hear it, please don't do that. Don't do that. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Spirit, what's one for the collective? That one, I'll take it. Ready? You're advised to take action. Did I say hold a win question? Yes. Win, take action. So that's a now. You're free and clear to take action on whatever this is. You were asking win, or what about? What win? Take action. Go in that direction. I don't feel like that's for everybody. That's not for a lot of people. That's for specific people. Those of you who know this is for you, if you don't mind, drop that in your comments and the comments. And I'm curious about you know, what comes up. Very curious about that. Anyway, I think that's all the messages. All right, you guys, thank you, Divine Feminines, for watching. You're awesome. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves and each other. Please like, subscribe. Let's help grow the soul family. All right, bye.